Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com, and today we're talking about the art of giving a good handoff to someone on the bench press. This is important to know. This video is going to serve as like a reference, so if you have training partners, you can send them this video to have them watch it, and then for yourself as well, because if you're training with others, you should know what the hell's going on and the art of a good handoff and the process there, especially as a lifter, understanding the details of the takeout and how to get this bar out to someone. All right, so the first thing, as a handoff person, first responsibility, make sure that bar's in the front of the rack, not in the back. All right, if we have it in the front of the rack, ready to go for this lifter, they can, and we hold it down, they can use this bar to leverage their setup and whatever they want to do. So typically maybe he'll push this way with it, right? So I got to keep that bar at the front of the rack and just make sure the bar's sitting in the front of the rack, because it's going to be a much shorter distance for him to travel. Whereas if we're all the way back here, that's a good about 2 inches, guys, that he has to travel out farther now. All right, so that's my first responsibility. I make sure, yeah, he's in a good spot. I can get him out this bar. All right, bar's in the front. I'm holding it there for him. All right, so I can just kind of hold it here, leverage. All right, maybe he'll like to spin it. I don't like when people lock the bar down so I can't spin it. If he has to do something with his hand, I just keep my hand here so he can still roll the bar now if he wants, but I'm still pushing forward. So that's how I approach the handoff there. All right. And your responsibility, guys, real simple, okay? You don't want to overlift the bar. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Some people aren't going to give you as much help out of the rack. Some people, they're pretty much going to do most of the work, all right? So it depends on the person, really. Like for myself, I have my wife hand me off 600-something pounds. Now, she's not a consistent regular lifter by any means, all right? And she gets me out 600-something pounds. So that just shows you, all you really need to do is clear the lip here. You don't have to put much force into this bar. Most lifters are going to be able to guide that bar out the rest of the way themselves. They just need that little boost just to clear the lip here. And you can see this is a great bench. Some of you stuck at commercial gyms got that nasty hook bench. A little bit more tough for your handoff there to get you out. But you just want to clear the lip. So you're just, it's a gentle, right? If I get up here, right, and he's ready, it's just a gentle process, all right? And as that weight gets heavier, guys, now the process becomes even more delicate, all right? So I don't want to lift it up and just dump that weight on him. I don't want to take the weight, dump it, all right? I want him to gradually feel it, because he needs to really feel and get tight to that weight as it comes out, all right? So he's ready again. All right, I'm holding most of it, and then I'm gently guiding it. All right, and then you can see I gently release from there. Okay, and then he's good. He goes through his bench, and then obviously you're just spotting him and then helping him back into that rack. Okay, shirted lifters. If you're going for a 3-man handoff, very important to communicate with everyone else. So the guy in the back, however the lifter wants to receive the bar, if they're doing a silent count, a breath, a 3, 2, 1. The guy in the back is coordinating it all, okay? So if it's a 3, 2, 1 scenario, he's going 3, 2, 1, lift, up, out, 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 right to side guys. So they're all communicating, and everyone's on the same page with that. So as a side guy here, okay, your responsibility is to put yourself in a position where you can just help guide this out. As a shirted lifter, especially as soon as I get into like 700 pounds and some lifters going beyond that, this is a really critical process. I've seen lifters on stage, just because they had one guy in the back and did not have side handoffs, they just could not coordinate that bar out of the rack. The guy in the back just was not giving him enough force, because it's a lot of weight to handle. It's essentially almost like a max deadlift for someone, and then they have to get you out to a point where you can actually control the bar. Because as a shirted lifter, you don't even have control of this bar until you're well out into position. All right, about where Elvis is right now. Okay, if you're stuck way back there, you have no control over that bar. You are stuck in a shirt until you get that bar out. All right, so as a side lifter, listening to the communication of the guy in the back, and then again, it's just a gentle takeout process there. I'll just work this side here. It's just a gentle process right there. So I have to do most of the force here. Everyone's on the same page. We're all aiming just to clear this. We don't want to get stuck on it, but we want to make sure we're up enough to clear it. We're not up too much where it pulls his arm out of position. It's a very fine line, guys, between lifting them up too much, pulling them out of position, and just enough to clear. Okay? You're taking most of the force here. You guide it out, and then, very important, as he gets out in a position, even more so with shirted lifters, right? And I'm out in the position, I'm slowly, gradually releasing that weight. Okay, I'm not taking it all here, I'm not holding it and then just plopping it on him. Okay, I'm taking it out, I'm guiding, slowly releasing. You want that lifter to feel the weight. All right, especially for someone like myself. I'm very, very technical with the bench press and the shirt. I get a lot out of the shirt. It's very difficult for me to steady weight when I get out to here. You often see the weight swinging on me just because it wasn't released evenly a lot of times in training, and you just kind of have to make do with it. But as a side guy, right, you're trying to eliminate that as much as possible. You're really trying to let your lifter feel the weight and gradually release, okay? So that's what handing off looks like from the back, from the sides. Real simple process, guys, but most important thing is not doing too much, not lifting your lifter out of position, and then slowly guiding, all right? You don't need much. You really don't need to apply much force. It's just a slow guiding process. All right, guys? Real critical stuff, so make sure you watch this video. If you have training partners, get them to watch this video. Everyone's on the same page. More weight for you to lift. Coach Ben here, and you know where to find us. You can meet us on a bench. Alright, this one's going to be tough for you.